Welcome to another episode of the Sports Shed Podcast. I am your host, Efren. To my immediate left is Zach Ionetta.
Who?
Let me just call the guy Cheddar because now all of a sudden I pronounce his last name correctly.
Why
He's still
you
complaining.
always say Ionetta?
Ionetta,
Pronounced
double.
that
It's
for
it's
years.
such a bad MLB player.
Double N. Like, what do you listen, bro? Just pick a name and stick with it, bro. All right. How about that? And then see now he just threw me off. And of course, to our immediate left on the screen, my eldest, Zach. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, pretty good.
It was going
Is it-
good.
Wasn't there?
Just
Wasn't there? Wasn't there a Yankees player with the last name Ionetta?
No,
No, I think that was the Rockies.
Or
wasn't it?
Rockies.
Yeah, the
It
Rockies.
might have been
Okay, the
Rockies.
Rockies.
it was either Rockies or
Yeah.
Reds.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna
definitely
think both.
Rockies.
Just a
Yeah.
quick shout out, real quick. The guys that were missing: Tigo, Tafari, Keith,
No, wait.
Jason.
Wait, can I do a shout out real quick?
and Jason and Jack.
I'm just gonna say
Oh boy.
we need prayers for Keith.
Oh,
I don't think he can handle one more week.
Oh,
It's very sad, and I don't know. He's a good guy.
oh,
He fishes. He loves fishes.
wow.
If you could send him a bass or whatever,
Oh,
striped bass, a trout,
bro.
for his sadness for the Dolphins. I mean, greatly appreciated.
Listen, Keith. When you go on the show, he's all yours or not, but you're on your own, bro. But
Oh,
you can jump on the show if you. Man.
wait. Sorry,
Oh man.
sorry. I forgot. Something. I
What?
forgot something. Hold
Oh
up.
man.
Oh.
So
You can't see it, but it's the Bills hat.
Oh man, I'm not sure where he's going with this, guys, but we'll figure it out. But just jumping right into the show, the first game last week, we didn't get a chance to go over it, but the Packers beat the Commanders 27-18. Actually, Jaden Daniels got hurt. He's gonna be missing this coming week. Dan Quinn yesterday said that he's not going to be playing this coming week. They just don't want to take a chance. I don't think it's anything serious. It's something about his knee, but I don't blame them. But against the Packers, they didn't have a really good running game. They rushed They had 19 carries, 51 yards, versus what the Packers did: 30 carries, 135 yards. That was the difference in the game, 27-18. It wasn't really like a ugly game or anything. They just ran, controlled the ball, and the Packers got the win. But the big key is that Jaden Daniels was hurt.
Yeah.
But he should be fine with his knee, though.
Green Bay's defense is legit.
Well,
They're legit. That's what I think. That's 2 weeks in a row they held the run underneath like 80 yards.
probably. I mean,
Micah Parsons looks good and he's getting limited snaps. Like
add
he
another half a sack, so now he has 1.5.
yeah, like he looks like he's free playing football again, unlike where he was at the Cowboys, getting locked up. I'm just gonna be honest, like Micah Parsons was looking kind of weak for the Cowboys the last 2 years.
Well, I'm not gonna say he was looking
Not weak
I
as in
mean,
like weak, but like as in like not as effective.
Well, I don't know about the effective, but I have a feeling if you meant like he probably didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it. Body language.
Yeah.
That's probably it. But I think a lot of it, obviously, you probably would agree, had to do with the contract. more
Yeah,
than
and-
anything
and
else really.
Now the fun thing is he gonna like that cold though?
I don't think he cares after signing
True.
that contract.
True.
Going to the Packers and that franchise. But Zach, you got anything to add to that game on either end?
I don't think. Well, for as far as the cold goes, I mean, it shouldn't really affect a defensive lineman. But I'm still good. Like on your guys' end, just want to make sure.
Yeah, you're still
Okay,
good.
okay, cool. Because there's like it's kind of showing me problems. But
Yeah, you're fine.
no, I think the Packers are looking good though. I mean, they beat the division rival week 1, the Lions. They looked good against the Commanders. Obviously who were in the conference finals from last year. I am interested to see how week 3 is gonna go. Considering they beat 2 really good teams and now they play the Browns. It could be a potential trap game just to throw that out there. But no, yeah, I mean the Packers are rolling. I mean, 2 solid wins. And we'll just see if
Yeah,
they can
change the
keep it
title
going.
on Twitch.
I'm gonna be honest with you, just before we move on this one. I'm gonna still say obviously out of respect for being the defending champions, I'm gonna say that the Eagles are still the team to beat. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I'm not gonna take that away
No,
from
yeah.
them because it's still a
Yeah.
good team. But if it wasn't for that reasoning, I believe the Packers is the team to beat in the NFC. If that wasn't a reason for me, it'd be the Packers right now, just because of the way they look.
Do you want to know something crazy? Jordan Love is 27 years old. Brett Favre won the Super Bowl at 27 years old. Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl at 27 years old.
And what do all of them have in common? They had to sit. They had to sit before they start. So, but with that being said, I think the Packers, excluding the Packers, is the team to beat. But we don't have anything to add on.
No, go ahead. It's also Eagles aren't that impressive. They have not been that impressive. Jalen Hurts thrown 205 yards in 2 games.
Yeah, but they've been winning. We'll get to that when we get to the Eagles. But yeah, I mean, we'll get to that in a moment. The next game, I think this one is going to hurt a lot of people, especially for fantasy. Is the Bengals and the Jaguars. Last week, the Bengals beat the Jaguars 31-27. Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 271 yards. But that's really was not the biggest story out of that game, unfortunately. The biggest story really is Joe Burrow out for 3 months, essentially. He's done for the year. And what I love is you need to tell your boy that I'm making a trade request on our fantasy league for me to give up Jonathan Taylor and Jigba Smith for Jamar Chase.
I knew it.
And some clown, I don't even know who it is.
Do you want to know what he tried to do to me?
Listen, no. What's his name?
Bruce.
Okay, Bruce. I want you to hear this clearly. Okay, my name is not Cheddar. Okay?
Whoa.
No. Hold on. I'm not. No. I said, give me his name. My name is not Cheddar. Okay. I actually know what I'm doing when, as far as having to trade or not trade. Now, I may not be doing really well in the last year or so in our fantasy league, but let's get something clear, bro. You're not giving me Jamar Chase. No one is taking Jamar Chase. Every fantasy league, everyone is keeping Jamar Chase, man. Do me a favor. I would rather you offer me cash. Okay, if you want Jonathan Taylor, if you want and Jigba Smith, you're gonna have to give me cash because there's nobody on your team that I want. I'm comfortable with what I want, but right now everybody is doing that. Everybody's trying to give Jamar Chase away, but right now Joe Burrow is the biggest story.
He offered me Jamar Chase for CeeDee Lamb. I said, "Bro, you're drunk."
You want to know? He offered me a similar trade, and I was like,
"I'm not gonna lie."
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of contemplating the trade for a little bit. He offered me Jamar Chase for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah. Do you think
he's trying to get somebody to fall for it?
No. But here's the thing: do you think that Jake Browning is going, because for Jamar Chase to go off or T. Higgins has to go off, Jake Browning has to go off as a quarterback. And I don't expect that to happen. I expect them to run the ball way more than they normally would, just because Jake Browning is not Joe Burrow.
I don't even. The problem is their run game is just not good. Like, it's just like my thinking was like
it's non-existent.
The Bengals just cannot run, and 2, when I look at all the weapons that the Lions have, like, anybody could go off. Their run game is good. Gibbs and Montgomery, they're gonna get touches. Like, they have Laporta, they have I think it's Jameson Williams, and then obviously Amon-Ra. And I was like, but when I look at the Bengals, it's like I think they're gonna throw a lot, and it's pretty much either gonna be Jamar Chase or T. Higgins. Like, that was my thinking. And they both put up like 30-something points this week, but I was just like, it's Jake Browning. Like, I can't. I really thought about it, but I can't.
Like I said,
but I do. But going off what you said, I think 3 months. If somehow the Bengals like find themselves in the hunt, I think with the time,
Yeah.
Burrow could return for the
Isn't-
playoffs or possible the
isn't-
last couple of weeks.
Isn't that crazy how long a surgery from turf toe takes?
No, I
Well,
know it's not. I can explain this perfectly if you like.
Because
It's a ligament, right?
Can I tell you? So
Yeah, go ahead.
basically, I saw Jason Kelsey talk about it. He goes, the name doesn't do its justice. He goes, it's pretty much like an ACL, but like with your toe. So like with your big toe, he goes, this like tendon right here. He goes, it literally stops you from
Moving.
Oh,
bending.
okay.
So like when you
So it's
when you-
literally the main
a-
ligament.
yeah, it can tear or completely. It could completely tear or just like sprain, but literally, like when you run, like your
It
feet
bends.
basically like push. He goes, you literally can't do that, like with your toe.
Okay.
Like,
all
and
right.
so like
That's
I don't know if
what
it
I'm
was
doing
so if you have to get surgery, he probably can't put any
Can
pressure
Yeah, he
on.
move
can't
it.
do it
So it's
Okay.
like,
So
yeah,
it's a-
turf-
it must-
because
more than likely-
Malik Neighbors plays with it.
So it must be. So it was. So then it's not ruptured. It's
I thi-
enough where he can.
if you're playing with it, it's probably a sprain. If he
A
had to
sprain.
get surgery, he probably tore
He would have
it.
had it.
And if you
Yeah, he
tore
would've
it,
had it.
I mean, I would assume Kelsey, like as an athlete, would know. Like he says,
Yeah,
you
like-
literally can't bend your toe down. And he actually showed his feet too. I was like, yo,
Oh,
God. Man, I need to go
Yo.
see
Bro,
now,
all-
man.
all the
I'm just-
comments were like, for free. We get to see these things free. I was
Yo,
like,
for
yo. Nah, but like, yeah, like that whole
People do that
tendon
as subscription based.
The
No, I'm
tendon that,
joking.
That's
that
crazy.
attaches, you literally can't.
Yeah, it's the main ligament in the toe,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Now,
crazy.
can you get turf toe in any toe,
I
or
think
is it
so.
just only the big toe?
I think so, but like it's mainly the
Big toe, right?
it could be any toe, but he said like the big toe is like the main one because
Because the big toe is the main anchor,
yeah,
basically.
it does like majority of the work, but yeah.
all right. Well, it's pretty sad that. Oh, just to piggyback on what you said regarding the Bengals, they have zero running game. I think they only
It's
had
rough.
a 2.8 yards per carry
that's
last
rough.
year. I mean, I'm sorry, last game.
Which is going to make it even tougher on Bounding
That-
because all they're going to do is be like, they're going to stop the
Listen,
run.
this is what's going to happen. They're
It's gonna
going
be-
more than
he
like,
has to
they're
be
going to
Joe
rush
Burrow.
and drop 7.
Yep.
Until they run the ball, there's no reason to even box. the
Even
front.
box.
That's no
There's
reason.
no
so
reason.
they're gonna. It's the same thing. What put it this way? It's the analogy I'll use is when LSU picked DJ Lagway 5 times last week, right?
Mhm.
It's not because LSU defense is that fantastic, which it is, by the way, but it's because Florida was not able to run the ball. So all LSU did was just rush 4 and they
Mhm.
dropped 7. Because I saw a lot this week during the game. There was no one to throw to. You have 7, you're not throwing to anybody. So-
Also, we need Buddy to stay healthy at least like one season out of like his contract.
You talking about Burrow?
Like, stay healthy once.
I mean, bro, like, what do you want from the guy when they don't?
I get
this
it.
net
Yeah,
protection?
I get that. I get that too.
mean,
But
Like,
It's
he
tough,
has
man.
to try and make a play, and like,
I know.
you're gonna
maybe
get
he
hurt.
just needs to start fist fighting his owner. I don't know, man. Like, you gotta protect this franchise guy. I mean, like, it is what it is. I mean, you want to pay your receivers. I think Joe Burrow would have been fine with just Jamar Chase and some like a Darius Slayton as a secondary. I like give him line.
No, yeah. I mean, you got to start drafting like your first round pick,
Defense.
second. Like, you just got to just start.
Take flyers.
But
Well,
yeah,
with-
they're up
with-
2-0 though, so they can just pull off a few more
so
wins.
far, so
by the
far,
time
so
Burrow
far.
returns.
Steal a couple.
But now,
But you do have to remember too, though, Jake Browning, he's been with them for a few years now, so I don't think he's
he knows
going to
the
be.
playbook, which is
I don't
good.
think he's going to be awful, but I mean, we'll see if it's going to be enough to win some games. Because,
We'll see
like I
next
said, they at the
week.
end, I mean, they did pull off the win against the Jaguars. So,
Yeah, they did. Well,
all right.
with that being said, the next game is the Cowboys and the Giants. Cowboys winning that game by a field goal, 40-37. The game was pretty much interesting up until the fourth quarter when everything just went chaotic, and all of a sudden everybody felt like their quarterback was the best quarterback in
And
NFL
their
history. The
defenses were
way
worst.
and then both defenses looked like it was the worst in NFL history. A total of 41 points was scored between both teams in the fourth quarter. Russell Wilson went off 30 for 41, 450, 3 picks, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. The 1 pick, I'm not gonna hold that against him at the end of the regulation game, or I should say, towards the end of the game.
Malik Neighbors took credit for the interception, anyways.
But at the end of the day, it was 40-37. This time, the Giants' offense was clicking.
Right?
The defense, though, on the other hand, atrocious, allowing 40 points by the Cowboys. But you know what, Cheddar? This is your team. You do what you got to do, and you do what you do best. Go ahead. This is all yours now.
Listen, they would have blown my bet up, but man, did I really want to beat the Cowboys, bro? You have 9 years of just not beating the Cowboys, man. Like, I'm so sick of Dak Prescott, man. Like 14-0 against the Giants.
14. I'm sorry. Would you just say
he's 14-0 against the Giants in his career?
So are you? Wait. So you're telling me that the reason why Jerry Jones has so much money is because he's your daddy now? So now
whoa, not Jerry Jones.
Hold on a second. No. So that means that Jerry Jones is your daddy.
No.
And no, hold on. So when
crazy.
So when
he's the Godfather.
No. He's your daddy.
No, Godfather.
Because when he goes in every April 15th and hits send through TurboTax taxes, you are all his tax write-offs. So be respectful and be nice to your daddy. Maybe you might get an allowance. Heck, he might even give you a win.
That's the Godfather, man. Dak Prescott is the daddy of the Giants.
Bro, listen. I don't think that the Giants or the Giants fans should have anything to say about the Cowboys when the Cowboys own you.
Yeah,
14-0.
They still don't win Super Bowls.
I mean, okay, that's true.
Like, we won Super Bowls.
But in any event,
wait, another thing.
I just
the offense finally clicked. I'll give the offense that, but man, no run game still. Run game was pretty average. Cam Scatterboo's a beast. The only man, the first man to ever learn how to control CTE. Also, man, Shane Bowen needs to get fired. Like, the defense isn't that bad. He's really bad. If you watch the game, it was so bad. His play calling. The dude went in the prevent the whole fourth quarter against Dak Prescott, who tears zone coverages.
It's real easy to blame the defensive coordinator.
Oh, no, it is.
But last time I checked, he's not the one on the field.
Yeah, but the ones on the field got to play with the bum defensive coordinator calls.
You know what, man? At some point, you're gonna have to blame your defensive players because they're the ones that are out there. Yeah, you can blame the defensive coordinator. And I understand that sometimes he's not calling the right plays and things of that nature. But you know what, man? The defense needs to grow a set and say to themselves, we allowed 40 points. It wasn't the defensive coordinator. You're telling me the entire game, I'm going to blame the defensive coordinator. Now, there may be some situations where he shouldn't have called certain plays or done some prevent and maybe blitz. I'll give you that.
He don't blitz.
But to blame the defensive coordinator in its entirety, the defense is not jelly right now. Anything you got, Zach?
Shane Bowen is trash.
I would like to touch upon that. I just want to make a quick mention. The last time the Giants beat the Cowboys was January 3rd, 2021, and their quarterback was Andy Dalton. The Cowboys quarterback was Andy Dalton. So technically, yeah, I guess they haven't beaten Dak Prescott. Okay. Going off of the defensive coordinator, I think it's like both in a sense. I think you're both right. How I look at it is when it comes to a defensive coordinator, I think you got to look at the whole year pretty much, because I can understand like a break in coverage and whatnot every now and then. I haven't watched the specifics of the Giants Cowboys, and it's kind of even hard for us because I don't even know like where I could access like, all right, let me watch the Cowboys tape. Were they in like a
All
sort
22.
of prevent? Yeah, I don't know, but I'd have to look it up. But
is this the defensive coordinator's first year?
No, it was bad last year.
What I'd want to do is like I'd want to watch those plays that they got beat, and it's like, well, what kind of play did they run? What formation were they in? Were they in prevent? Were they not? Were they pressing? Like,
That's
Ready?
fair. That's fair.
Ready?
That's
Let's
fair.
just say
just to see, like, like the last thing when you're in the fourth quarter is you cannot, like, if it's one thing if a quarterback's just dotting you up,
damn it, man.
5 yards here, 5 yards there. But like if you just give up that one big play for 50, 40 yards, like that's the one thing as a coordinator, like
So
you
here's
can't
what I'll
have. So
add to that.
I'd have to see it. Like I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to look. So
Yeah, that's
I
understandable.
can't. That's why I say it's like also it's over the course of a year because like when you play quarterbacks
Brian
like
Dable will be fired
Josh
because of that.
Allen, when you play quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, I mean, it don't really matter what game plan you have. If like, more,
Yeah.
more than likely they're gonna cook you. But like when you do go up against teams like,
Damn, bro.
He's like, honestly, like more than likely they're
But-
gonna cook you.
but when you go up against quarterbacks like, no offense, the Giants, even the Jaguars, the Browns, like when you go up against like mediocre teams,
That's
I
fair.
think those are
That's
the games
fair.
like as a coordinator, like you cannot give up 30 plus points.
40,
all right.
40.
Oh, so you're
know?
saying the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator is buns?
I mean,
I
Because
don't
I
know.
think he just got
Again,
absolutely blown up by Wandell and Malik Neighbors, the best wide receiver in the league, by the way.
it is tough because like I saw a mix of Russell Wilson like dotting the ball, and I'm talking like making like great throws that like you just can't, like sometimes a
new
quarterback
ball.
just makes a throw that like you're playing perfect defense, he just puts it in that one spot
Spot where
that
you
you
it
can't.
has to be.
So it's like
I mean,
you know
all I know is
you're gonna say something.
I was gonna say all I know. Trayvon Diggs loved talking on the internet, bro, saying he locked up AJ Brown. He's gonna lock up Malik Neighbors. I don't think he locked Malik Neighbors up, bro. I'm pretty sure Malik Neighbors went for 150, 2 TDs, and burnt them every time.
I don't see how that's relevant to what I'm saying. But anyway, no, I mean, yeah.
I was talking about the Cowboys defense.
But no, yeah, the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I think it's over the course of a year. Like if you just consistently give up 30 points, or like you're allowing quarterbacks like as they're aging, or they're not clearly like a top 10 quarterback, like
then it's on you.
like I mean, like Russell Wilson again, he was just dotting the ball up, and then he made that one throw at the end. I mean,
bro,
it's over the course of a season. We have to see these.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's just over the course at some point, and listen. You have new personnel. Again, you've got a lot of it. You got new personnel.
Yeah,
on both
I get
so,
that, but he's gonna get Brian Dable fired.
That's okay. Listen. Just join the lounge where Keith is sitting. That's what.
No, I've been there. He's a guest at my house.
No. It's not that you've been there. Don't take this the wrong way, Cheddar. You're still there. Keith.
No, yeah, I said I've been there.
No. You haven't been there.
Like I'm here.
You're still
I
there.
said he's the guest in my house.
Keith is joining the lounge with you, so y'all two don't feel lonely.
If he makes it there, he needs to make it there first.
There you go.
Last week. We could probably go on to the next game, and it's probably going to take about 10 seconds.
This is easy. Jason, we're gonna make this real easy for you, bud. Detroit Lions whooped the Bears, 52-21, and again, the Lions looked like they came back from they won last year after losing both coordinators, offensive, defensive coordinators. Again, it's just one of those situations. We got to see how everything is going to gel, but it looks like they haven't missed a step right now. The Lions. I'll leave it at that.
I got a good take. Ready?
Go.
For the Lions, damn it, man. For the Bears, Caleb Williams, your buns. I'm sorry. He's just not he's not an NFL quarterback. Get him out of the freaking team.
I'm not doing that. I'm not
he's
giving
so
up on
bad.
him. I'm not giving.
Dude, he has Ben Johnson as his head coach. It's not the offensive coordinator this time.
Bro. I'll be honest. It's 2 games.
2 games.
Oh,
again, bro. 2 games. 2 games. Would you like for me to say that the Giants are not going to make the playoffs for the next 10 years?
Yes.
Would you like for me to say that?
Yes.
That's on you. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
So
I'm glad you didn't, because I would have got you.
Because I don't make comments like that like you do, bro. That's why.
Caleb Williams is bonds.
When your team gives up 52 points, I mean, again, there's not much you could do.
Can you stay on the field? Like,
you had 20. You had 20. They had 21 points. What are you talking about?
21 points is not enough to win in this NFL.
It's not enough to win, but it's still 21 points. It ain't like 8. It ain't 12. It ain't. It ain't 15,
single digits, 20. Yeah,
I
mean,
exactly.
just damn it, man.
That's 3 touchdowns. I mean,
Jared Goff was dripping.
5 touchdowns, but we'll just say that the Lions appears to be back to normal where they were, but Again, I want to see the next few weeks because again, it's you still got new coordinators and they still blending, but they look good.
I
The
mean,
Lions look
I
good.
agree.
They
He's
look
not
good against the
playing
Bears.
well.
Sorry, say that again, Zach. You like skip.
I said, like, I agree. He's not playing well, but
Yeah.
I mean,
But again,
overall, I'm looking at his game, and it's like it's not the best, but it's not the worst.
exactly.
He
But
worries about his nail design more than his breaking down zone coverages.
well, we'll leave it at that. But Jason, Lions are looking good, bud. They're looking good. The next game we'll do the same thing. The Rams 2-0, beating up on the Titans 3-19. I don't think there's anything much
Oh my
to
gosh,
talk about.
Zach, Cam Moore didn't have the best game. Does that mean he sucks?
No, I think his team sucks.
Okay.
But
But
again,
when the Bears give up 52 points, I think it's Caleb Williams. He's trash. Like he's buns. He needs to stop worrying about his fingernails.
Cam Ward's a rookie.
And this is Caleb Williams' second year.
Yeah, second year.
Second. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna still stay with Caleb Williams, bro, because I'm gonna figure out what Ben Johnson's gonna do for him. But again, the Rams
run the ball.
You have one of the shortest leash. Like,
yeah. Well, that's because I'm a Giants fan my whole life.
Like, do you realize like the amount of like great quarterbacks that have just awful first few seasons and then they just end up being great? Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, like just to name a couple.
I think Eli too.
It's just like
but you have a
quick.
You know what?
Well, I just know I know I'm right.
Not everybody's Jaden Daniels. Like I don't know.
I don't expect anybody to be Jaden. I want them to be themselves.
Like I agree. Like Caleb Williams is not playing well, but it's like you drafted him first overall for a reason.
Just
you have to give him a few seasons. Like
what's a few seasons though? Is that like a Daniel Jones few seasons?
Zach,
is that a Caleb?
You tell me, Zach. What do I think? What do you think when I say just a few seasons? What do you realistically think? You think that means 6-7 years? Like
3.
He says 3.
It's like 2-3 seasons. Like I don't think
this
you
is
actually.
Second year. You just said 2-3.
I don't, Zach. I honestly, I genuinely don't know if you can process how hard it is to play quarterback at the NFL level. I don't think you actually understand what it takes mentally and physically to do at the highest level possible. Like, I don't think you actually realize that.
I didn't ride no bus to school. I walked.
I don't think you actually realize that. That's why all the players say it is the hardest position to play because you'll watch a defensive lineman pick up a ball and throw it, and they look like they've never touched a football a day in their life.
Oh, that's true too.
You realize a quarterback not only has to make the throw, but they actually have to process what the defense is going to do, make set adjustments within 20 seconds.
Yes.
And then hope that adjustment is actually like
Caleb Williams cannot do that.
2 games in with a new head coach. I'm done with him. He's worried about his fingernails too much.
He can't read a zone. Like, he can't read a zone. He sucks.
Okay, explain.
Watch the film.
Oh, yeah, okay, watch the film. He can't read it. He can't read. Okay, explain.
How do you
watch the film? You didn't know. You just said something with no research.
How do you?
You told me to do research when I actually told you to.
Here's the thing.
I've witnessed he can't read zones.
Off of what?
I think he's buns.
Off of a couple of TikTok videos. Is that
no, not TikTok videos.
So tell me what you actually seen.
Him throwing to the wrong guy, missing the wide open reads, and him pre-snap messing up, and then after snap, not pre-snap. Pre-snap.
What did he mess up pre-snap? What
reading
can you
the
actually
defense
tell me? What was he supposed to read?
He just read it wrong. He thought it was man.
What was he supposed to do? You actually don't know because I don't know. Like we don't play at that level. You say he made the wrong one, but you
Ryan
actually
Clark,
can't
settle down.
You say he made the wrong read, but you actually can't tell me what read he was supposed to make. You will just go out and say, well, this play didn't work out. He made the wrong read. Okay, there's still like a bunch of other adjustments. What are said adjustments? You don't know.
Zach, he's trash.
I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. If I'm wrong, I'll eat it.
I'm gonna tell you what I see.
I'm not disagreeing. He's not playing well. I'm just saying, like,
This
You
I'm gonna
like-
tell you what I see with Caleb Williams, okay? Because I've seen some of the plays. The thing is that him being in the pocket, he got better when he rolls out and he tends to be on target. But when he's in the pocket, what he has done, and I want him to fix, is players are wide open and he misses the target. Right now, that's his biggest thing in the pocket. Rolling out and throwing it, he tends to be more efficient. The numbers show that, and I get that. What I want Caleb Williams to do is when he's throwing it to someone in the pocket, I need him to hit the player. And right now, so far, that's the difference that I see in him so far in the first 2 games. He starts hitting those open players. I'm telling you right now, that kid is going to be phenomenal, and that's what he needs to do right now. But I'm not going to give up on a kid right now after his second year, week 2. Not doing that right now. It's not like the kid is actually putting up horrific numbers. He's gone through the worst offensive coordinator, in my opinion, in NFL history last year with Shane Waldron.
Ooh.
Now you're bringing in Ben Johnson. Again, you've got to give this kid time to learn the playbook, figure out exactly what Ben Johnson wants out of him. That's why he came in. You got to give him some time.
Factor in, they don't have a great line. They don't have a run game. Their defense gives up 50 points.
Remember Daniel Jones?
It's like he's playing at USC again. Like,
remember, yeah.
But the talent is way better.
Yeah. So again, I'm not giving up on Caleb Williams right now. But the next one, the Patriots over the Dolphins, 33-27.
No, I think it's the Rams. I think it's the Rams.
We didn't do the Rams.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies.
You're just excited to get to it.
No. We did mention the Rams. It's just that we did would. So just real quick, the Rams, because it was Cam Ward. The Rams beat the Tennessee Titans 33-19. Matthew Stafford, obviously his back cannot be as bad, but he actually did pretty good. 23 out of 33, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Just typical Matthew Stafford numbers of everything you expect out of him every single week. Cam Ward, 19 for 33, with 175 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick. But people don't want to give the Rams defense credit. I think they deserve a lot of credit. People that realize this is a young defense. Last year, he played nothing but either rookies or second-year players. And that's what makes, I think, the Rams a little bit scary this year, is that their young defense is playing like they have been, like they did last year. But Cam Ward, again, first year, they ran the ball for 109 yards total. They're getting some running game, but again, young team. But the Rams are a little bit more experienced on the offensive end. And then you guys want to add to that game?
I gotta stay consistent with my story. Cam Ward is trash.
Oh, be quiet.
I can respect that now.
I can respect that, but honestly, he did that. What do you got, Zach?
I think it's kind of similar to to the Bears Lions game, where it's just like you have just like an experienced quarterback, a little bit. You got just a little bit better roster. I mean, like when you look at, I'm looking at this Titans offense, and I'm just like Tony Pollard, DK, then for receivers,
that's
Calvin Ridley, Alec Ayamanor, Van Jefferson, Tyler Lockett. I'm just
Cam Ward was sacked 5 times.
He has a good line.
Not according to the 5 sacks.
Go look at his line.
I mean, you could have a good line, but like when Calvin Ridley is your number 1, that's going to be a problem.
And Calvin Ridley is dropping a lot of passes.
And then, of course, when you go in, you're a rookie quarterback trying to just make do with it. Like,
and the other thing, as you mentioned last week, is Cam Ward is throwing pretty good passes.
Yeah, he did.
And last week, I believe there were either 4 or 5 drop passes that could have continued drives, or first downs or what have you. So,
but I gotta stay consistent on my story. He's trash. Jackson Dart is the best. Just is what it is.
But by the logic, actually, Jack, and obviously, I'm just joking when I'm about to say, but by your logic, Jackson Dart should be completely more trash because he's not even playing.
He didn't even win the job.
Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen.
Listen to what I said.
Manning.
First of all, Josh.
I don't think Josh Allen sat.
Yeah, but by the way, I said
he sat for 3 games.
No, I said by your logic. Remember what I said? By your logic, because Cam Ward is having a bad.
Well, no.
Says-
Listen, I
says
only
Ja-
did it because
I'm-
my Caleb Williams take. That's why I said he's trash. I don't really believe Cam Ward
Just
is
say you don't
trash.
like him. If you
Just
just,
say you
if
don't
you're
like
just
him.
I like
don't-
Cam
if you
Ward.
just-
No, we're saying Caleb
no,
Williams.
Williams. If you're just like, I don't
No,
like him,
I don't
like, all right.
not like Caleb Williams. I just think he's not that good at football. At quarterback.
Based off of what?
That's
Based
what
off
I'm
of what I have seen.
What have
I'm
you
not
seen?
doing this again because I don't know what.
It's only 2 games. I'll give him about 6. How about that? I'll make my judgment
Like-
at 6 week
Listen,
week 6.
Listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
You're
And
not
back
gonna
to-
sit there and tell me you've actually watched like hours and hours of film on Caleb Williams to determine this. Like you're going off. TikTok.
No. Why would I? He's not my team.
I'm gonna tell you this. When Jackson Dart starts and he has a bad first game, I don't want to hear now one compliment out of you. Everything has to be completely.
No, I want
trash.
you to just completely back that.
I
guy.
can't
want you to
because that's his
completely
rookie
bash him.
year.
I don't.
I won't trash a QB rookie year.
Oh, really? Wait, Zachary. Was he not trashing Caleb Williams last year, his rookie year?
It was literally.
No,
just a
I
couple
just said he
games.
has to stop playing hero ball.
No. You said I don't trust him. I don't believe in him. Or none of that. You were trashing him his rookie year from jump. I'm just saying it out there. You were trying, and you can't. I'm not saying you shouldn't. What I'm saying is you did. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
Have I been wrong?
bro? The man has no defense. Starting
Okay.
says USC. You throw.
Okay.
You score 50 points. I'm sorry. You score 40.
I haven't.
45.
He hasn't won the game though. Am I wrong?
Dude, you're not. So let me ask you a question. Your team scores. How about this? Your team scores 37 points. The Cowboys scores 40. Whose fault is it? The defense or Russell Wilson?
New England scores 20.
That's not what I asked you.
New
That's-
England scores
that's not-
23 points. The
that's
other
not-
team scores
no.
7.
That's not what
But
I asked
they
you.
win the game still.
That's
Who's
not-
the better
that is-
quarterback?
That's not what I asked you. What I said to you is you scored 37 points, yet you lose because your defense allows 40. Whose fault is it? Russell Wilson or the defense? Simple question.
The defense there, but
Thank
Russell
you.
Wilson did his.
No, you're not answering the question. Listen, I know Russell Wilson did his. That's why I know he did it. So you blame the defense. Again, with Caleb Williams, when he scores the points, like the last 2 years at USC, the kid would average 40 to 45
That's
points per game.
college.
Hold on a second. I'm going to get to the NFL. And the defense allows 50. Is Caleb Williams trash or is their defense trash the last 2 years at USC?
Collectively trash.
No. See, you're being now you're being a hypocrite because
No,
you just, no. Hold on, let me
I
finish.
think they are both. I
No,
think their
no, you can't
defense
have it.
and their
no,
offense
no.
is trash.
No, hold on a second. You just contradicted yourself, and I'm going to prove it to you.
I don't
right
think
now.
the Giants' offense is trash.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You're not listening. You're contradicting yourself. I said, whose fault is it when Russell Wilson scores 37, the Cowboys scored 40? You said the defense is to blame. That's what you just said.
In that game.
Can I finish? In that game, I agree. I just posed to you the exact same scenario with Caleb Williams in the USC defense, and you said both. Why did you not say Russell Wilson and
No,
the defense? It's both.
In UFC, it's his defense.
That's
in
not
USC.
what you said, though. You were blaming.
I thought you were
Caleb
talking about the
Williams.
Bears.
Bro, what part of USC did I keep saying that
But
over
no,
and over?
in USC, it was his
And the
defense.
same thing with the Bears, bro. Like, again, you're talking about somebody that is just coming in, going through. The Bears had just finished going through their third head coach, their third top draft pick. They don't know as an organization how to develop a quarterback. They don't know how. They showed through the track record. Justin Field, Trubisky, and now they were about to do it with Caleb Williams. They bring in Ben Johnson. This kid is too talented. The organization, so in this case, you have to blame the organization because they don't know how to develop a quarterback. That's the Bears' fault. That's not Caleb
but
Williams'
it's going to
fault.
come back and say Caleb Williams is trash.
Listen,
Because
but can
that's
you
just
give
gonna
this
be
kid
the
a little
consensus.
time? You're not even giving him an opportunity. That's the problem. You just like literally since last year, since he came into the league, you say he's trash.
I said he plays too much hero ball
You said, bro, last year you were calling him trash, bro.
because he plays too much hero ball. That's why.
Can I? So he plays hero ball when he has no protection and he has to scramble to make a play,
And no defense.
and that's hero ball.
What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do?
I think it's both. Like, yeah, there are times when
It's-
like he missed a read and he could have just thrown it instead of scrambling.
Yes,
But
that applies
it's
to
like,
every quarterback.
but like when you're on your heels as a quarterback constantly, like it's kind of hard to trust your line to stay in the pocket and deliver. I'm not saying like, yeah, he should just do it, but like picture yourself in your shoes. Like as a quarterback, when you drop back there and you know you don't have a good line, like
Do you want me?
you're
Do you want me to be honest?
you're gonna feel a need
Here.
to just get out of there, run, and just try to make something happen. Like
I never thought Caleb Williams should have been first overall pick, anyways.
it's irrelevant.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
I'm just saying
That's
my stance
fine.
on Caleb Williams. I don't think he should have been the first overall. I think the best
It's
quarterback in that class was
irrelevant.
Jaden
It's
Daniels by a long
irrelevant.
fall.
It's irrelevant.
I don't
There
think Caleb Williams will be that good of an NFL quarterback. It just is what it is.
That's
Okay,
Like
fine.
if I think that it is what it is,
That's
he's
fine.
not going to be that good. Will be right.
Okay,
That's fine.
like-
all right. That's fine.
I'm
But
not going to get convinced otherwise.
Don't make
It can-
points
It
about
can be
his-
he listen. He could be losing games because of his defense all he wants, but he's also losing games because he cannot he cannot move the ball at all. They can't move the ball.
and how do you put it on him when you don't run the ball?
I said they can't move the ball.
Right, but what I'm saying,
But
you're-
unfortunately, he
but
is the
you're putting-
quarterback of the
But you're
team.
putting it on him. If the man doesn't have a run, let me put it to you this way: Peyton Manning 3-13. You literally were gonna say based
I
on
never
what
saw
you're. No, I'm telling you, based on 3-13, by your logic today, back then, by your logic, Peyton Manning is trash.
No.
No. I said your logic because you're doing it right now.
I haven't seen it. I can't give you an honest answer because I haven't seen that.
I'm telling you.
You're
I'm saying
saying-
by
you're
your
saying-
logic,
you
regardless
just-
whether you saw it or not, he's
you
3-13. You're saying
No.
he's trash.
No, because I wouldn't have seen it. I see Caleb Williams play.
What do you see?
I see him
What do
not
you-
being good. That's it.
Off of what?
Off of the games I've seen, I watched all the games
You
because I
watched
have
all
my
the games.
yeah.
You watched
Yeah.
every game.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. Daniel Jones had a running game that one year when they made the playoffs and other times.
No, he had a check down game.
Well, that's a check down.
I'm
running game, whatever.
I'm honestly done. I
But
don't
he had a
believe
running
he's
game.
good.
I'm not gonna get convinced.
That's
I don't
fine.
believe-
Like,
I
it
don't-
just-
I-
if
I-
I'm
I-
wrong, I'll eat my words. But
I'm
I,
ready to
No,
I,
move on.
no. If you're wrong, you're not eating your words. Oh no, I'm shredding you apart. Son.
That's
fine.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair,
shred
though.
you
I'm
apart.
ready to
That's
move
fair,
on.
though.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
move on. I don't believe he's watched every game. I'm ready to go to the
So the next game, Patriots Dolphins last week. Patriots won 33-27. You lost to the Patriots, Miami Dolphins, the fans. If you like Miami, if you're a Miami Hurricane fan, my advice is 9:42 a.m. right now. College game day is in Miami because right now that's the biggest thing that's happening right now. Miami Dolphins, you're done. Your season is over. You're 0-3, and
0-2.
this 0-2. I'm sorry.
They're gonna be
Actually, they're
they're
0-3.
they're gonna be 0-3.
They're 0-3. They lost to Buffalo.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that as well. And then this Thursday, you lost to Buffalo. This is the best game that Miami has played offensively. They mixed in the run. They had some running opportunities. But at the end of the day, their defense is atrocious. Their secondary is atrocious. At the end of the day, I think McDaniels is going to get fired. I don't believe he's going to last this season. I hate to say that. Giving Tua that big contract does not seem like it's going to be working out.
The GM needs to be
Unfortunately,
going, too.
at the end of the season, I believe if they don't turn it around, I believe that it's going to be time to rebuild in Miami, unfortunately. And that's the nicest
Already.
thing I can say. That's all I
Yeah,
got. for
Dolphins
Miami.
suck. I'm ready to go on to the next game.
Dolphins suck. They Dolphins just suck. They're bad, and I know bad because my team.
Yeah.
The next one, we'll just keep it quick. 49ers beat the Saints. Actually, it was a good game last week. 26-21. Excuse me. Brock Purdy was actually got hurt. Mac Jones took over. 26 for 39, 279 yards, 3 touchdowns. Again, another quarterback who didn't do well over in New England and the other team he's with comes to San Francisco, just like Sam Darnold. Learn a new style. It looks like it's doing well.
26 of 29 or 26.
It's 26 of 39, 279 yards. Right now, Spencer Rattler went 25 for 34, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns. He looks pretty good.
Still searching for that first career win.
26-21. San Fran 2-0. That's not good for Seattle fans. And the Saints are 0-2 already.
Oh.
I've got nothing in regards to this game, Zach. You guys got anything?
I do. San Fran's not going to be that good.
Right,
If Brock Purdy don't play, they're not going to be good. And it's going to be Seahawks division.
What do you have to say about Spencer Rattler, Zach?
He needs to get his first career win. Like,
is that all
he's
you have
ass.
to say?
He's buns. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He hasn't, as a quarterback, played okay his first 2 games.
25 for 34, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He got sacked 3 times.
You're still see, the difficult thing is that you're still scoring like under 25. I think you need to be at least 25 up to win a game in this NFL. Consistently. I mean,
so
he didn't do bad.
So what you're saying, that's on him?
No, he didn't do bad.
I mean,
what was the run game?
The run game, they ran it 30 times, 121 yards, mushing for 4. Again, it was just a close game, and it could have gone either way.
Yeah,
that's all. It's just as even as you can possibly make it. Like, there was nothing.
I mean, I can't say a quarterback did bad when he's 3 touchdowns, 0.
But he lost, so he's trash.
That's you guys are just making me come up with arguments. That's why. Like, if I think a quarterback is bad, I think a quarterback is bad. It just is what it is. Take it at face value.
Okay. All right.
I am taking it at face value because I don't believe
I don't need to come up and say, oh well, his defense gave up 50 freaking points. Okay, but he scored 10. He's buns. Like, it just is what it is.
Who
scored 10? He scored 14. Sorry.
But who scored? Who scored 14?
Caleb, the team, Chicago.
What team?
Right?
Chicago?
Was it 14?
I think it was 52-21.
It was 21.
Oh, 21. Still not enough to win a game. It's still below the league average.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna touch on that.
Prior,
like I said, if you don't like it, you don't like it. It just is what it is. Like, I don't think Caleb Williams is that good of a player. It just is what it is.
We're not talking about. That's not. See,
but you're trying to go back on that point with Spencer Rattler, man.
Right over your head.
You're trying to go back with that point with Spencer. That's what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
Just went right over your head. Right over your head.
Even though Buffalo beat Miami this past Thursday, the week prior, we'll get over real quick. The Jets disappointed me because they screwed my parlay that weekend. Buffalo's won that game 30-10. Jets are 0-2. Buffalo now 3-0 by beating the Dolphins the other night on Thursday. Jets, I don't know what to tell you on Safari.
Jets are the Jets.
Another long season. I don't know what to say. Pray, because right now that's the only thing you guys got left.
Oh, Tyrod Taylor's a starter for week 3, by the way.
For who?
The Jets.
They
named him the starter over Justin Fields.
So what you're saying is they have a shot. That's all. Okay, they have a shot.
That's what they did. So
you got anything to add to that game, Zach?
The Bills are winning the Super Bowl.
Jets suck. Bills are the Bills.
There you go.
Josh Allen.
But just jump in right to the next game. Seattle at Pittsburgh. Seattle's defense dominated. Let me say
that's an understatement.
Seattle's defense dominated. Aaron Rodgers he only had 203 yards passing, 833, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Being outplayed by Sam Darnold, 22 for 33, 295 yards. He threw 2 touchdowns, but he did throw 2 picks. Not really what I like to see. However, what really caught my eye was that we ran the ball 29 times for 117 yards. Kenneth Walker III. But at the end of the day, Seattle's defense was just playing lights out. I would love to say this, and I will. I believe they're going to end up being a top 10 defense in the NFL this year.
I got a question for you guys. Did the league make too much hype of the Pittsburgh Steelers because they dominated the Jets, or you know what I mean? Like, what do you think? What are your take? I think Pittsburgh's buns.
What do you think of like hype? Like, what hype have you seen?
What do you mean?
Didn't Aaron Rodgers throw 5 TDs?
Yeah, against the Jets, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, did they just overhype it? Like, oh my gosh, he's back. Oh, look at that.
I didn't see that.
I mean,
I did.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't said. I didn't really see the post game shows or interviews or anything like that after the
It was
the
on
Jets.
it was the morning shows.
Well, I figured that. Well, I figured it's Aaron Rodgers. Everybody's gonna say with the Steelers, they're gonna say he's back. People got to remember he's what 40, 41, 42 years old. It's Aaron Rodgers. They're gonna say that every time he has a great game. Obviously, he didn't have he didn't even have a good game, to be honest with you, and yet nobody is saying he's washed. I don't think anybody wants him to not succeed, but at the end of the day, you're talking about a 40-year-old quarterback, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand by what I said. I think this is gonna be Pittsburgh's first year under 500. I believe Mike Tomlin. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get fired, but I think I'm not gonna say he's gonna get fired. I'm gonna say they're both gonna mutually walk away from each other. And Aaron Rodgers is just going to go into retirement and waiting for him to get his call to go to the Hall of Fame. That's my prediction on the Pittsburgh Steelers, unfortunately. Zach?
I agree. I agree. I think this is Mike Tomlin's last year.
What'd you think of the game, bud?
I mean, as far as hype goes, I don't really know what that means because
if you didn't see it, you're not gonna.
No, I can explain it. Like, hype, as in, like, I didn't see anybody after week 1 say, "Oh my gosh, they're gonna be the number 1 seed." So it's like, what do you mean by hype? Like,
their offensive
that's
hype.
But what I'm saying, so like what I'm saying is, I didn't see no hype because what I see is what I thought going in. Like, they're gonna be a mediocre team. Rodgers is gonna have good games and he's gonna have bad games and he's gonna have average games and they're gonna be an average team. So like that, even after week 1, like that's still what I got from it. I just got like, oh, Rodgers, went crazy in his, the rematch against the Jets and yada yada yada. But like, I didn't hear anybody saying like they're gonna be the number 1 seed. Oh my gosh, they're back. Da 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 da. Like I personally didn't see that. I just seen like, oh, he had a big game and I didn't see anybody talk about hype for the rest of the season. I just see kind of the same thing. Like I've seen everybody talk about the Steelers pretty much going to be 500. So
give or take. Yeah.
Does that say Derrick Henry 11 rushes, 22 yards?
Yep. Moving along with the next game, the Baltimore Ravens last week, they just basically obliterated the Cleveland Browns 41-17. Joe Flacco needs to go into retirement. Shedeur Sanders should be starting. He needs to be playing quarterback right now. That's just me. Baltimore Ravens is just pretty much that was their first win, 1-1, but they're rolling. I'm not too concerned about the fact that they ran it for 21 times, rushed for 45. I don't at that point I think the defense just took over. Like I said, 41-17. No reason to do anything other than just get the win, move on.
See, now here's my question. Would you think the Browns defense is trash here? This is like a serious question. Not trolling or anything. Would you think the Browns defense didn't play good or they just were on the field too much?
No, they were on the field too much. Even though Joe Flacco threw it 45 times, I mean, again, they were on the field too long. I mean, that's what it is. At some point,
you're holding the Ravens to how many total yards rushing? They're a running team. They're really a running team.
Look, at halftime, the score was Baltimore 10, Cleveland 3. That's halftime.
Yeah.
And then second half, they just dominated and fell apart.
I mean, I can explain this perfectly. It goes back to the Giants-Cowboys game. You're facing Lamar Jackson. Like, it don't matter what you do. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna win. So it's like, I don't really think the defense is like. Again, it's one game, and you're playing Lamar Jackson. Let's see how you play when you play an average team and
then you make a stance.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Because like Aaron Rodgers went crazy against the Jets, but then he runs into Seattle's defense and he's not.
I just wanted to ask because I personally feel like the Cleveland's defense is not bad.
No, they're not. They're a top 10 defense.
Yeah,
literally.
That's why I'm saying like I personally don't think they're that bad.
No,
they ran into Lamar Jackson. Let's just keep it real.
That's it.
That's the answer. That's a
perfect answer. They stopped their running. They stopped Baltimore's running. So it's like Lamar didn't even run that much. I don't think.
You don't have to when you're scoring 41 points. Just kill and throw your bench in. Wow, the Colts, 2-0. Zach, not Cheddar. You, Zach, 2-0. Zachary, who's the Indianapolis Colts quarterback? I keep forgetting.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes, because he's got a line. Oh man, Zach. We're gonna enjoy this season with the Colts, bro. I know I am. But anyway, the Colts won to beat the Broncos last week, 29-28. I believe on the last second field goal. Again, the Broncos screwed me on that one. They should have won, but I digress. Danny
Pick the
Jones,
Colts.
again, very effective. 23 for 34, 316 yards, only one touchdown. But again, what made it efficient for Daniel Jones besides the line? The running game. They ran it a total of 32 times, 167 yards. 25 carries by Jonathan Taylor for 165 yards.
Damn it, man.
That's why the Colts run, they win. They don't run. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is not.
He also had a pocket for days.
But at the end of the day, they run. I see the Colts. I would not be surprised if they win the division just the way they're playing right.
I'm gonna make a statement here. I always told you Daniel Jones for MVP, man. Like it just is what it is.
Now you're trolling.
Obviously.
Now I know you're trolling.
Obviously.
I've already lost the feeling to talk about this game after that comment.
Oh, man,
I-
no.
I
Let me.
can't.
Can I be real? Let me be real here.
And
Hold up.
I can't. With this game.
No. Stop. Let me be real. Hold up.
So,
I'm glad.
Cardinals,
Listen. Stop. Listen. I'm good. I'm glad Daniel Jones is doing good. I'm glad he has a line that's finally blocking for him. I'm glad, man. It's just the Giants effect, man.
Wait.
You leave the Giants, you do better. It just is what it is.
Zachary.
Xavier McKinney. Who
Zachary,
else here?
if you think that I'm gonna feel bad for Cheddar with that eulogy, that it sounded like a eulogy, nah, not buying it. Don't feel sorry.
I'm just glad Daniel Jones is doing good, man. I'm glad he made Saquon Barkley leave the Giants. I'm so glad about it. Yeah, I mean he deserves nothing but greatness the rest of his career, man. That's all.
Why that sounds so sarcastic to me.
That's it.
It does. But Zachary said after that comment, I want to move on to the
I don't
next
want to
game.
discourage anybody on the podcast from commenting on a freaking game
I mean,
because
my only thing is I feel like I'm looking pretty good with my Broncos prediction. They're just
did you think they're mediocre?
Something. It's just like
Or
there's
average?
just something. There's something off. Like their defense is good, but like Daniel Jones is cooking them. They don't really have. I don't know. Bo Nix, like he's just something. He's not bad, but he's not great. He's
You
just,
can't.
You're not getting a good vibe.
You're not getting a vibe. You don't. Oh, you don't know. Or you don't know what it is yet.
They're just. I'm just not on the train. I'm just
Overall, just the team and overall. You mean just the team in general?
He's just not feeling it.
just something. Just like there's just something missing. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's fair. That's fair. All right. I'm just gonna move along with this quick game here. Cardinals over the Panthers, 27-22. Cardinals almost blew the lead because they were up big, actually 27-9 at one point, and Panthers got it a little closer, but the Cardinals prevailed. They're 2-0, and that's kind of pretty much all I got with this team.
Yeah,
and I'm just hoping.
I want to hear Zach's take on Bryce Young.
I don't see the stats.
No. I think he wants overall. I don't know if it's overall.
I just want to hear. I just want to hear his take on Bryce
He
Young.
can't. I just don't think he can read the middle of the field that good.
All right, so this is what he did: 33 for 55. Obviously, he had to throw it because they were already behind, way behind. 328 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. He did get sacked 3 times. I'll give you that. But look at the running game. And again, they were already falling behind, so he's going to throw more. 19 carries, 49 yards. First of all, that's not going to cut it regardless. Whereas with the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, 17 for 25, 220 yards, 1 pick, 1 interception, 22 carries overall, 82 yards the running game. So again, it wasn't really so much the Cardinals'
What's going on
offense.
with Marvin Harrison?
Not looking good so far in his second year. But at the end of the day, the Cardinals, it was mostly their defense more so than their offense. But Bryce Young had a good game, just fell short. Now,
no pun intended.
What's your now to Zachary's question? What's your take on Bryce Young?
I think he needs to read the center, middle of the field better.
Not. Oh, he
I
only
think he
scored
has
22 points. He should have scored
no.
more.
I just think he has an unfortunate situation.
He's on a bad team.
Yeah,
I just think
he's
he's
been
on a bad team. Same thing. Organization, not being able to build up or improve their quarterbacks.
Oh, 22 points is still not enough, by the way.
You know,
As you
so-
could tell, 27 won the game.
But that's all I got to say about that one game. Let's see. We got a few more here. Eagles beat the Chiefs 20-17.
Skip it.
Other than that, Zachary, what do you got for that?
I mean, the Eagles got the job done. I mean, I don't know. I mean, apparently, I mean, like, I don't know. It's interesting because it's like they only scored 20 points, but it's like they won the game.
Well,
Their
that's a
quarterback ain't been
20-17
playing all that
game.
crazy.
That's a below
so it's
average
like,
game.
So it's like I just don't see the consistency here. But anyway, go ahead.
That's just a defensive game. That's a difference.
That's all it was. 20-17.
There's a difference.
20-17. You got a quarterback throwing for like 100 yards. Like, wow, and they win the game. Cool. Tush push. Congratulations,
bro. Tell us how you really feel.
So what's your take on Jalen Hurts?
He's not good.
What?
He's not.
What?
He's not good.
I want you to actually tell me what like is a good quarterback. Like, what is your standard? Like, no, not great.
Elite.
I want good. Like, what is your like?
You want good?
This is the class for good. That's what I want, because everybody's either bad or they're just amazing. I want your standard of good. I actually want you to explain that to me.
I can't believe you said Jalen Hurts is not good.
I think you're finding the problem.
Why do you think Jalen Hurts is good?
What makes him bad?
Well, first of all, he doesn't turn the ball over a lot.
Well, yeah, he don't throw the ball.
That's good. Wait, he doesn't. See, you keep. Sometimes you have. First of all, you have to look at the system. You have to look at the type of.
No. I want you to realize that I asked you what's your standard for just a good quarterback. You couldn't even name one.
Bro, you want me to be honest with you? I don't know what a good quarterback looks like, man. I haven't seen good quarterback play in 15 years.
Because your standard of good is excellent. I don't think you actually understand that.
I don't know what a good quarterback is.
I'm going to tell you what I think a good quarterback is.
You need to go. No, what you need to do is you need to look at all 30 teams and realize this is about the average play. If you're under this, then you're definitely bad. If you're around this, you're good. Like I think that you.
But that's not good.
You think.
Okay,
it's one game.
Listen,
he just won a Super Bowl. He's 2-0.
2 games.
Listen. Okay, does 15 for 22 makes you go, wow?
I am losing brain cells. I'm actually losing brain cells.
He only threw 101 yards, man. Like
so let me get this straight. That's a bad day for Jalen Hurts, and they won the game 20-17.
Go to week 1.
Hold on a second. Manage the game, no turnovers. Okay, Russell Wilson did what he did in the second week by scoring 37 or getting 37, putting all those numbers and stats against the Cowboys, and yet they lose the game. That's great and all that, but this is bad. He did what he has to do to get the job done. Don't turn the ball over. Manage the game. Run the play. Do what you're asked to do. Don't do anything more than you're capable of, and don't digress or fall behind or what have you. Do what you're there to do. Lamar Jackson is there to run and pass and do what he's got to do because he's electric. Jalen Hurts is not asked to do that. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he can do it. He's not being asked to do that because he's got a fantastic line. He has a phenomenal running game, and he's got receivers enough to throw to get the job done.
This literally what the Eagles did, I am almost positive was their
last year.
No, I'm almost positive was their game plan going into the game, and I would say that this game was executed to perfection according to the Eagles standards. Yet you will sit there, and say that Jalen Hurts sucks.
You have to remember
there's the game plan.
The key is to keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes. So what do you do to kill the clock?
The key is to not turn
the
the
ball.
ball over and put up enough
run the
points
ball.
to win. That's what happened. But
Yeah,
you'll
who they
sit
play
there
week
and
one?
say he sucks. The
Who'd
Cowboys.
they play week 1?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Okay.
He went 19 for 23 with like 140 something.
You can't say anything
And
bad
is
about the
that
Cowboys.
I will say that they executed the game plan to perfection.
So the game
Don't
plan is
turn the-
not don't have
turn
Jalen Hurts throw the ball.
Don't turn the ball over. Convert first downs and
to
put up
answer-
enough points. To
Don't
win the
let
game.
Jalen Hurts throw the ball.
Wait. If that's the game plan, then yeah, don't throw the ball. Why throw the ball if your running game is doing the job? Why
This
fix
is literally.
what's not
I don't think
broken?
I don't think you actually realize that this is like old-fashioned football that I'm pretty sure my dad knows
Boring.
a lot about. This is literally what they're doing. They're just running the ball.
See, here's
and
the thing.
and you're saying he sucks when it's like
He does.
you're not
No, hold on a
asked to
second.
go out there and throw the ball.
Here's the sad part. Hold on a second. Here's the sad part. I'm going to tell you this right now.
What I want a
No.
good I want a good quarterback. I want a good quarterback.
He did say he doesn't know what a good quarterback is.
I don't know what a good
He did-
quarterback
he
is.
did
Still
say that.
don't know. You still don't know.
Right.
Do you see the problem with
That's
asking you?
I don't
Do you
see
see the problem? You don't see
turning
the
and
problem.
handing the ball off is not a good quarterback.
What's a good quarterback?
Bro,
I don't know.
So hold on.
You got to do some.
Okay. So turning. Hold on. So no. I'm gonna piggyback on this. Watch this.
I don't know. I feel like it's just my opinion, man.
No,
Like,
that's fine. That's
You're
fine.
a
So
hater who doesn't know anything about.
hold on a
I'm
second.
not hating.
You're saying Zachary. I got this. Zachary,
You
I got
just,
this.
you
No,
just want a
Zachary,
Super
I'm gonna
Bowl.
use the
If
Giants.
2-0
No.
hasn't turned the ball over and he sucks.
Zachary,
Make that
I'm
make
gonna
sense to me.
I'm gonna use the Giants. I'm gonna use the Giants
They're
back in
throwing
the
200 yards in 2
I'm gonna
games.
use the Giants back in the
So
days.
what? So what?
Hold on, Zachary. I'm gonna use the Giants back in the days. Okay, you saying
Bro's
handing the
gonna
ball off,
sit there and say he's not a hater.
handing the
That's
ball
crazy.
off. Hold on, handing the ball off all day or what have you, whatever you want, whatever word you use, and you saying that's not a good quarterback. Okay, Phil Simms, when he was with the Giants, okay, and won his Super Bowls, what did he do? He hand the ball off. Otis Anderson, Joe Morris. That's all he would do. Now, can he pass? Yes, but he would hand it off because the Giants was about running. Do you think Phil Simms was a garbage quarterback like Jalen Hurts you call, or a bad quarterback?
That would be a no.
Why? Phil Simms will do this, and I'm telling you because I want. You know what? Tigo. I can't wait till I talk to Tigo.
Because you are what you are.
No. Hold on a second. By
Wait,
your
no, wait,
logic,
you
hold on,
are who
Zachary.
you are, but he
Yeah.
does the same thing.
Right.
And he's trash.
And he got you a
he
Super
is
Bowl
who
just
he
like
is.
Jalen Hurts, but you're gonna say that Phil Simms is no because by your logic, Phil Simms was not a good quarterback, right?
Just admit you're a hater. We can move on.
No, hold on. By your logic, Phil Simms was not a good quarterback, correct?
Just admit you're a hater and we can move on.
I hate
I'm
the
cool.
Eagles.
Not what I asked you.
Just say you're a hater. And you
By
like the
your
Eagles.
logic,
I'll
with
say it.
Jalen Hurts, Phil Simms was not a good quarterback, correct? Simple yes or no.
He executed the game plan.
Come on, man. You know Jalen
wanna
Hurts is a
know-
good quarterback.
You
Come on,
wanna
man.
you really want to know what
I
irks
just want a
me?
quarterback that can win games.
Is
Come
I
on, dude.
genuinely cannot tell the difference when he's just trolling us and when he's dead freaking serious.
You know he's being dead
I-
serious about this.
I just want a quarterback
like
that can win games.
like I
That's
think he
all.
was
I'm
he was
over it.
serious and now he's just like he has no way of actually explaining his side. So now he's just gonna play it
Yeah.
off like, oh, I'm gonna troll him now because he just can't actually defend his stance.
No. Jalen
that's
Hurts
what-
is a
that's
good
what-
quarterback.
That's what irks me. That's what irks me.
You just say-
you gotta let the whole listen,
Because I can't say that and then
Listen.
Jackson Dart go in and the Giants do the same
Listen.
thing and then
listen. You think I like the 49ers?
I don't know. I can't stand.
Listen,
the
you
Eagles
think
or
I like the
Cowboys.
49ers? Hell no. You think I like the Cardinals? You think I like the Rams? Hell no. But I'm not gonna say Brock Purdy's trash. Not gonna say Matthew Stafford is trash if they hand the ball off, and I'm not gonna say Kyler Murray is trash if he's handing the ball off. I'm not gonna do that. If I'm gonna say that, I better back it up. And I don't think any of those three quarterbacks is trash. I think they're above good quarterbacks. They're
I
somewhere
do think
between-
Caleb Williams
There's
is
somewhere,
trash, though.
there's somewhere between good and elite. Those three quarterbacks that I just mentioned. But I digress. We'll move on to the next game, which is The Falcons beating the Vikings 22-6. JJ McCarthy had a horrible game, 11 for 21, 158 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks, and was sacked 6 times. This is the kid that they entrusted over Sam Darnold. Let me make that clear.
It's his rookie year, though.
Okay. Technically, it's his second year. But he was hurt.
It's his rookie year.
I don't agree. I don't really agree with that. That's
I think JJ McCarthy's good.
This is the guy it's like, I'm not paying Sam Darnold $30 million.
Oh, no.
I'd rather just struggle with.
I'm not paying him either. I'm just saying. And I don't. And
well, you are.
It came out. No. It came out negatively. I'm saying this is the guy that they chose over him. Just to, that was the only statement I'm making. Should. Not in the sense they made a bad choice. And
you're agreeing.
If it came out that way, that's on
so
me.
you're agreeing they should have chose JJ McCarthy over Sam Darnold because Sam Darnold.
It has nothing to. I'm not.
Oh.
No. They chose JJ McCarthy, which I would have. Hold on a second.
Over Sam Darnold.
Because not because I'm saying he's trash or he's great. It's because I'm not paying a quarterback, Sam Darnold, $30 million a year.
So you would choose JJ
that.
Over Sam Darnold
just because of the money.
You made it seem like the other.
No. Like
you made it seem like you were insulting JJ McCarthy.
No, and I admitted that. I admitted that just a few seconds ago. I said it came out wrong. I didn't mean it that way as far as the intent when I said they chose him over Sam Darnold. So
that's why I said it's his rookie. That's why I was like it's his rookie year though.
That's on me. But you should be calling him trash.
No,
by your logic. No, by your logic, you should be calling him trash.
No, it's his rookie year.
But by your logic,
I didn't say Caleb Williams was trash rookie year. I said I don't think he's that good.
Yes, you did.
I said I don't think he is that good.
But it's his rookie year. Oh, okay. How about this? I think JJ McCarthy is not that good.
Okay, that's
but I'm not gonna say that because it's rookie year. But you said that about Williams.
I have a better question.
That's just how I felt. And have I been wrong?
The Falcons only put up 22 points, and Michael Penix did not have a good game. What's your take on him?
Executed the game plan.
Without you using our answers.
I can't with this.
No, I got this. Without hold on. So he can add more to his information without you using our answers.
No, it's fine.
You know, when you have elite players on an offensive team, you got to use those elite players. Bijan Robinson is an elite player. You got to use him. Run the ball.
Wow. Isn't that what Philly does? And you still say Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. Hold on a second, Zachary.
Jalen Hurts
hold on, Zachary. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Jalen Hurts is not an elite talent.
This actually looks like a Jalen Hurts.
That looks like a Philly game.
And they won the game.
That looked better than a Philly
game. You're like, hey, executed the game plan, man.
Right. This is exactly how and by the way, in my opinion, this is what the Falcons game plan should be moving forward. And of course, making some adjustments depending on your opponent every week. But this is exactly what Philly does every week. And you saying Jalen Hurts is still not a good quarterback. Michael Penix Jr., 13 for 21, 135 yards, no touchdowns. But here's the key part. No picks.
Okay, so here, let me go back on my statement here.
Okay, explain it. I'd like to hear this.
A good quarterback is Jalen Hurts.
Okay. But what does that mean?
That's a good quarterback.
But what does that mean?
That's my definition of good.
Is he top 10?
That's an example, not a definition.
I mean,
that's
example.
But what is a good quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
No, but what is it? Would you tell me what is it?
What's the standard?
I'll explain it to you.
Executes the game plan, doesn't turn the ball over, wins the game.
I'll let Zachary, if that's acceptable to him, because he's the one that asked the question at the beginning.
So you have to win the game in order to be considered a good quarterback? You can't.
Well, no, he just needs to execute the game plan. Execute the game plan. Don't turn the ball over. And yeah, you gotta win games.
But again, you giving credit to the Falcons. But I'm saying earlier. But the only reason you're saying that is because we found a team and a game that is literally mirrored the Philly games. The only reason why you're doing it. So you were all against Jalen Hurts and the Eagles because of the way they're running or not passing or not enough. The exact same, almost identical numbers, but the Falcons are a good team. They have a good quarterback. That made no sense to me.
Is CJ Stroud the quarterback?
That's a good question.
I think he is.
Because he's not winning. He hasn't been playing that well.
It's a good question.
By said standard.
Because he has weapons.
He has weapons.
But that's a good question.
So
Yeah, like,
just
what's
just
the
to,
standard?
oh,
Like,
you know what, Zachary? Thank you for that segue because the next game is the Buccaneers, Houston, Texas.
It's honestly a good question.
And the Buccaneers won 20-19. So again, defensive game. CJ Stroud 13 for 24, 207 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. The running game 19, 84 yards, 4.4 carry. Baker Mayfield, pretty much similar numbers. They
Here.
ran the ball more for 169 yards. But again,
So I'll say this about to answer Zach's question. I went from picking the Texans every week to like I'm not probably gonna pick the Texans. Let's just say that.
is Bo Nix a good quarterback?
what you say, Zachary?
Is Bo Nix a good quarterback?
I think he's a good quarterback.
Isn't this his second year?
I'm just asking.
I think he's a good quarterback.
I mean, he's had a lot of bad games, but he's been winning some games lately.
I don't know. I haven't watched the Broncos.
Well, just real quick, Zachary, on this one game with the Buccaneers, our boy Baker Mayfield, again, 25 for 38. Only
Big play
250.
Baker does what big pay does, bro.
By the way, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But they ran the ball beautifully. Bucky Irving killed me on the fantasy league. That's why I lost to Safari.
So here's another question. So what's a good quarterback to you guys? Like who's good quarterbacks?
So far,
would you say Baker?
Pretty much so far, what Zachary has the quarterbacks that Zachary has mentioned, I think they're good quarterbacks.
Would Baker be a good quarterback?
I think he's above
above good.
Yeah, above good. Most quarterbacks, to me, most quarterbacks.
If we're
what
talking,
makes him above good though?
Yeah, Zachary. Hold on.
Sorry.
Who, Baker?
Yeah.
Baker?
Yeah, what makes him above good?
Wins games, he plays, he puts up. Well, he's good because he wins, he puts up numbers, he knows how to run an offense. When I look at average,
winning
I'm like,
games put him
average.
as an above good. Is him winning games?
It's a factor.
It is a factor.
It's a factor. You have to factor that in because a lot of the times, even if they lose,
so in my judgment, Caleb Williams is still trash.
That's fine. I'm not saying you're not entitled to that. What we're saying is
I don't have a problem with that.
Right. What we're asking is the why part. That's what we were asking. No one can say that if you don't think he's good. I never say you shouldn't be saying that. What we're asking is why. That's all we were saying. That's all. Just to finalize this, the Chargers and the Raiders, real quick. Raider fans out there, I know you all felt like y'all won the Super Bowl on week 1, but then you were brought back to reality. Chargers won 20-9. Again, Geno Smith is my boy. Pete Carroll is still my boy. But the Raiders, though, I think the Raiders is kind of like the Jets. When you wear that uniform, it's just that it just means losing for some reason. Every time you wear a Jets or a Raiders uniform, it's losing. That's what they're synonymous for. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
So I'm gonna say that. Oh man, I was wrong on Ashton Genty. I think Genty is buns, and buns as in like pass protection.
You couldn't be anywhere wrong.
What?
His pass? Did you not see his pass protection?
I don't care about his pass protection.
Bro, I understand what you're saying.
But hold on, let me correct that. The way they're utilizing Genty is horrible. They need to feed him the ball more. He's not going to take 10 carries and be effective. He needs at least 20.
I agree with you, but
the problem is his line.
It was 20-6.
Garbage.
Oh, it was 20-6.
It was 20-6. They're not going to run the ball.
You can't run the ball there.
His problem is that offensive line absolutely sucks. I've seen clips of this one guy breaking down offensive lines, and the Raiders absolutely suck. They're getting pushed around. That's the problem.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna take your word for it because I haven't really seen any of the games.
There's this guy. He played offensive line, and he's like breaking down the schemes. He's breaking down the moves, the things that they're supposed to do, and yeah, it's they're not blocking for him. It's that simple.
Okay,
I'm glad that Geno's gonna end his career there.
I'm not. I feel bad for him. He
career backup guy.
But he made up for it though. He's having good.
Geno's about on the class. I would say average. Like
I'm
me
sorry.
personally, Rodgers average,
You know, Smith just
and
because
then
what Joe Judge did.
under that's about you're under average. You're not good.
Okay. Guys, real quick, let's just before we come to an end, let's just go through the this
Thursday
coming
night.
week, pick the games. Just real quick, we're just gonna go over
Dolphins,
we're
Bills.
just gonna go over real quick. Again, Dolphins lost to the Bills 31-21. It was actually 28-21 when the Dolphins were driving. I actually was watching this game, and I'll be honest with you, I was really impressed for once what Mike McDaniel was doing. He was
I would agree.
running the ball. He was actually utilizing his playbook. And if he does that more often, I generally believe that they would actually win more games than many people predict that they were probably going to win. The only thing is that Tua just threw that pick and ended the rally. So
Like
31-21.
Like that was a bad pick.
And spoiler alert, everyone, all three of us would have picked the Bills going into that game. So
Yeah, like
spoiler alert. Yeah, no,
like,
yeah. I think everyone maybe no offense.
Keith would have picked the Bills. Let's go Bills, man.
So
Go
moving
Bills.
along, real quick, Green Bay Packers at Cleveland.
Simple.
Can we just say Packers all the way?
Packers.
Well, I do want to go off of what I said a little earlier. I do think the Packers are going to win. I'm picking the Packers to win.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a little bit closer than people think, and don't be surprised if the Browns are in it with the last possession or two.
Do you think a lot of it has to do because they're at home?
I think it's like, well, one, the Browns are home, but two,
Okay.
the Packers are coming off two really good wins, and I don't want to say they're going to go into it like they're just going to smoke them.
Ooh,
But
okay.
Well,
who is the starter? Has the starter been announced yet?
I think it's Joe Flacco.
I don't know.
I think it's Joe Flacco.
But
unless it's different, I'm gonna say Flacco for now.
Which means
I don't know.
They
I
are
just get like a weird.
So here's my lot. It's a trap game.
Yeah,
it could be. I can see that
the Browns have been shutting down the run game, and
true, and they need their running.
I mean,
game.
Green Bay. Sorry, Green Bay has been doing that too, though. So,
but I think just a little bit of enough. They just have just enough where I think they're gonna pull the win.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I think they just have enough.
If Joe Flacco doesn't cost the game, but
I'll be honest with you, I don't really think, in my opinion, I don't really think it matters what kind of game he has. I just think that the Packers at the end, it might be a close game. I just think that the Packers is gonna pull it off.
100%.
So next game, Colts at Titans. I think now that Tego was able to claim Daniel Jones for his fantasy football, I think that I believe
he
the
beat
Colts
me to it.
Yeah, I think the Colts. That's because I helped them. He can't figure it out, so I was with
Man.
Tego. Well, he asked for my help.
Why are we helping people in the fantasy team, man?
No, I
didn't qualify effort.
No, he didn't know where it was and how to do it. I was showing him how to do it. I didn't tell him to go get him. I told him. I told Tego, if I claim him and then I want to trade him to you, yeah, be messed up. So I just showed him how to claim him. Colts and Titans. Are we all in agreement? Colts?
Yes, without a doubt.
As much as I really want to go Titans, I am gonna go Colts.
Okay, all right.
But
And by the way, it's at Tennessee.
Doesn't matter.
It is at Tennessee. That's all. This is interesting. Bengals at Minnesota.
This is simple.
And I say it's interesting, and here's why. I say it's interesting because JJ McCarthy is coming off a bad game. Okay. And the Bengals doesn't have Joe Burrow. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think JJ McCarthy is going to come back and have a great game? Or do you think Jay Browning is just going to go up? Yeah, 3 touchdowns.
So here, I think the Vikings don't have a run game.
Okay, fair enough. Zach?
And the Vikings have the better running back, and the Bengals have Chase Brown, who's been very unimpressive.
Okay. Zach?
So Vikings are winning the game.
Who do you have?
Man, I really don't know, because I really think if the Bengals need this
Better
game
coach too.
to, from their matchups to come, like this is a game they really need in order to have a chance when Joe Burrow comes back. But it's going to be hard picking the Bengals in any game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm taking the Bengals in this game.
What?
I'm taking the Bengals in this game, and here's why.
He's being devil's advocate.
And here's why. I don't know. I'm only picking the Bengals because I don't know why I think Jake Browning is really gonna have a good game this year.
You're
This
gonna
game.
lose your parlay.
And here's why. Here's why. He came in, threw 3 touchdowns. Yes, he threw 2 picks. But the fact
No, I
that he
think
just came into a
It was
game,
the other way. It was the other
you
way.
do know Jamar is
2
banged-
touchdowns, 3 picks. Oh,
you-
it's the other way. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
do know
Yeah.
Jamar is banged up, right?
I don't know why. It's a gut. I guess the best explanation is a gut feelings. I'm taking the Bengals. They're 2-0, and I think because of what Zachary said, they need this game more than Minnesota, in my opinion. That's the reason why.
I just think they're going to get out coached. I think the Vikings are going to win. They're going to run the ball, and JJ McCarthy is going to do what he has to do to win the game.
I don't know if they're going to get out coached. I do think they could get outplayed because their O line, the Bengals O line, is just awful. But the thing I want to see, like, I do think I think the Bengals are going to win, but I think they're going to win because I think they're going to put some pressure on JJ McCarthy. And I still don't know how JJ McCarthy is going to respond to said pressure.
Did you see him last game? Did you see clips of his face when the camera zooms in and he's looking at the defense?
Nah,
He looked like Daniel Jones in New York. He's like this. He's like,
but at the end, it's just like Zachary said. I'm just taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm just
And
gonna,
knowing that Browning
Mary.
has played for the Bengals in games, and he's an okay backup. I think they'll have enough to pull out this win, but it could go either way.
That's fair. That's fair. And that's just a quick note. The Vikings are only favored by 2.5. So just throw that out there. Next game, Steelers at New England. Pittsburgh is favored by 2.5. I'm gonna say this. I don't know why, but I'm taking New England. I'm going to take New England on this one. I think that their defense is going to actually stop Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to say it. And I think it just did. So I'm taking the Patriots and the points, 2.5. What do you got? Who do you got? It's by the way, Pittsburgh at New England.
a draw.
He says it's going to be a tie.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I think.
No,
I
hold
think-
on. Let me be serious.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
All right. Okay. Go ahead, Zach.
So like I said, I think the
Okay.
Steelers are going to go 500, and I think that this is a game that they really need in order for it to happen,
Mhm.
because there's going to be a lot of better teams that they're more than likely going to lose to. So if they're going to go 500, I
Like
think
the
this is a
Giants.
game they got to win. So I'm going to go Steelers here, because also the Patriots defense did not look good against Tua. So I think Rodgers is going to have an okay day, a decent day, and that'll be enough to win.
That's fair. Moving along, Rams at Philly. Remember, Rams at Philly. I am only going for the Eagles because the Rams are 2-0, and I need the Eagles to win to help out Seattle. However, besides that point, again, I don't see them stopping the running game. I don't see them stopping Saquon. I don't see them stopping the tush push. I think that the Eagles have enough offense. They're obviously, without saying it, but their line arguably the best in the league, offensive line, I should say. But I'm taking the Eagles. They're favored by 3.5. It'll probably be a little closer than that, but I got the Eagles in this game. Zach, either or. What do you got?
I've been to Lincoln Field. Field is ugly.
Bro, this dude, man.
Stadium's ugly. We'll go with.
I do not hate the field. I think it's a nice stadium. Just don't throw out there. But go ahead, Chad.
We'll go with the Eagles.
Oh. Hold on a second.
So
Zachary, hold on, Zachary.
I'm a Bills fan.
No, hold on, Zachary. I'm just making sure he doesn't have fever.
No,
Because he did say the Eagles.
Okay, I mean, I'm not
Okay.
naive.
All right. I'm just making sure you're not ill. I don't want to take. If I have to get to the hospital, I'll take you to the hospital.
I mean, they're just gonna tush push the poop out of the game. Like, it is what it is.
What do you got, Zach? Talk to me, brother.
I do think this will be an interesting
Oh,
game
it is.
because if you recall, the Rams put up the best fight against the Eagles last postseason.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a rainy day, which you would think would
No,
favor
it's
the
snowing.
Eagles. Snowing, and you
snowing.
think that would favor the Eagles even more when it would come to having to run the ball. But
I
consider,
mean, yeah, Saquon only ran for 189 that game.
yeah, but it's just still the fact
Not
that
what Matthew Stafford did.
it was but the fact that it was still the game that gave the Eagles the most trouble. Like, it was the closest game.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I mean, at least for me, I'm interested to see how this game goes out, how this game will play out. But I think the Eagles just have too much all around, and I think they'll eventually pull out the win.
Just to piggyback on what you said, Zach, because I saw the playoffs last year too, and it started snowing during the game. And even during the snow, or even prior to, Matthew Stafford had a good game. Many even actually believed that if it didn't snow and it wouldn't have affected the Rams, some people think that the Rams would have won that game. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Many people believe
For
that
me,
they
for a
would've-
Giants fan, that the Eagles won that game.
So that's all. But you still think the Eagles have enough to win the game, Zachary? You said that, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna just do what they always do: get into a manageable 3rd and 4th down, and then just
Yeah,
that's
touch
fair.
push.
Yep. Tush push. Woo. Yeah.
Such
Such a great play.
The next game,
Undefeated.
listen,
Yeah,
Jet
undefeated
listen.
because no defense can line up the way they need to line up to defend it. So
You know, just real quick about the tush push. A lot of somebody brought up. A lot of people don't like the tush push because the teams themselves don't have the personnel to do it, or they can't do
they
it.
can't.
They can't. So I'm not gonna fault the Eagles for continuing to do it, because the way I look at it is this: if that was a Seahawks uniform and they're doing it, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say they should stop doing it.
So I'm gonna buy you a tush push shirt.
So I'm just letting you know. But the next
we should
game,
have got you when we were there at the link.
yeah, sure. The next game would be the Jets at Tampa Bay. Safari, you need to join Keith and
Become a Giants fan.
I don't know what to tell you, brother, but they're gonna be 0-3. I believe Tampa Bay has too much. I think the Jets are still trying to figure things out with Aaron Glenn as their first head coach. Try to find Taylor again is the starting quarterback. They still got to figure things out, but I just think that Baker Mayfield and the Bucks I think they're going to put up big numbers against the Jets.
So I'm going Bucks, and I don't think Tyrod Taylor makes it past the second quarter because he will get hurt.
Okay, Zachary.
I'm not going to spend too much time. Tyrod Taylor, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, but the Bucks are gonna win by a blowout. On to the next game.
There you go. Though, you know what? I was gonna say the Raiders, but you know what? No. But you know what? You don't even deserve to be called that, to mention your name that way, by the way Chris Berman did. You don't deserve it. You just need to be called the Raiders. That's it, Raiders. Put it this way: the Commanders are going to raid you.
I don't know about that.
They're going to, even if Jaden Daniels is not there. I got Commanders. They're favored by 2.5, but I got Commanders.
I think people forgot how bad the Commanders look without Jaden Daniels, and the Commanders are going to be losing this game. The Raiders are winning it because the Raiders actually have a quarterback named Geno Smith.
Is Daniels playing?
No, he's not, and I'm still taking the Commanders.
So who's their quarterback?
Actually, let me.
Marcus Mariota.
Yes, Marcus Mariota. Correct.
Oh, they're still gonna win then, Commanders. But it's gonna be a close game.
I'm going Raiders, unfortunately, just because I don't believe in Marcus Mariota.
Okay, fair enough.
The Raiders' only chance is if they can actually run the ball. If they can't run the ball,
well, they got to call runs. So
yeah,
that don't even matter. They still actually have to block.
Yeah,
even
that's the sad part. Yeah,
you're right.
I mean, because if you don't block, then that just takes away more running plays. Yeah. So yeah, actually from the get go, you have to be able to block.
That's an easy one.
We can just start speeding these games up. I feel like I'm not even going
Falcons, Panthers. I got Falcons.
Falcons.
There we go.
But I am interested to see how Bryce Young will look. But next game.
Fair enough.
If he starts hitting the middle of the field like he did towards the end of last year, you'll be freaking set. But he's not doing that.
We'll get the Falcons though.
But
So,
yeah, it's the Falcons,
Texans at Jacksonville.
the Jaguars.
The Texans are going to go 0-3. I've got Jacksonville here.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
I'm going Texans.
Just
Go
not.
Texans.
I'm until they prove me wrong, then I'll start picking Texans again. But until then, nah, I'm good.
Broncos at Chargers, and the Chargers are favored by 2.5. 2-0
Should be
Chargers
more.
against Broncos 1-1. Who do you guys have?
Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm going Broncos on this one. And then they're gonna pull off the road win.
Of course you are.
Yeah,
I got to listen. Until proven otherwise, I'm gonna stick by our boy Bo Nix. I still have trust in him. I do.
Proven otherwise, they just lost to Daniel Jones.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, Daniel Jones and John.
Proven otherwise.
wait. But remember.
Proven otherwise.
Hold on a second. But remember.
It's one game. It's one game. It's one game.
I don't know, but just to remember, they had the lead and they lost by a field goal. But you're still right. You're still right. I'll give you that one. Our game, Saints at Seattle.
This
Now,
is simple.
go ahead.
Very quickly, I think that this could also be a trap game for
Yes.
some reason, but I'm going to go Seahawks, of course.
Who do you have?
Seahawks.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with Zachary, but I'm gonna give you my reason why. I feel like it's a trap game because the last 10 home games at Seattle, dating back last year, Seattle is 3-7, which is unheard of. So yes, I could feel it's a trap game. Seattle's favored by 7.5, but I'm taking Seattle.
I'm going the under on that one.
Yeah. Cowboys at Bears.
Really?
Cowboys at Bears.
I'm not saying it.
Cowboys.
You got to pick one.
Cowgirls.
He means the Cowboys. Dallas is only favored by 1.5. Chicago.
Wow. So they see Dallas that bad.
So in my opinion, Chicago's gonna get the first win. I'm sticking by that. Now, Cardinals at the 49ers, Zach. They're both 2-0.
Oh man,
That's simple. Cardinals.
I'm gonna
Brock
go
Purdy's not
Cardinals
playing.
because Brock Purdy's out still. I'm gonna go
And
Cardinals.
that's the reason I got. Yep, I got Cardinals as well. And by the way, San Fran is favored by 1.5. The next one, the Sunday night game, is the Chiefs at the Giants. I'm watching this game. The Chiefs are favored by 6.5. Either one of you can
Hey.
take over.
Let's give a round of applause for the Giants being on Sunday Night Football. A round of applause. A round of applause.
Make your picks. You know what they do? You know what they do to the Giants, man? They just put the Giants on national TV just to get embarrassed.
Listen, both are 0-2. Watch this.
And there's going to be one 0-3
clearly or potential top of 0-3.
if you can't do math.
The
like me.
loser, here's my prediction. The loser of this game, in my mind and in my opinion, will be officially eliminated from postseason.
Well, that's obvious.
Well,
Because
I mean,
we already
0-3
know who
is
you're picking.
very hard.
We already know who you're picking.
I gotta take the Chiefs, bro.
What about you, Zach?
I have to.
I mean, I haven't. The Chiefs have been playing in a lot of close games lately. I feel like the Giants, like they gotta give the ball to Cam, to have a chance. I don't know if that's gonna happen this early in the
By
season.
the way, I like
yet
that
still.
kid. I like him. I like that kid.
But
Welcome,
I'm
CT.
gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs in a close one though. I'm gonna go Chiefs.
I'm
in a
going
close
Giants.
one.
That's fine. That's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
going Giants.
That's fine.
That's right. But again, whoever goes 0-3, in my mind, is officially eliminated
That's
from postseason.
That's because you know it's going to be the Giants. Like,
And what if the Chiefs is 0-3? I'm still
they're going to
sticking
be
by my
they're going to be
prediction.
0-3.
Last game, and I think it's one of the best games this season thus far, or at least this week anyway. The Detroit Lions Monday night at Baltimore.
Baltimore. Baltimore, simple. See you later.
So
By the way, Baltimore's favored by 4.5. Go.
Should be more.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. They are home. It is Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the home team here.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore, but and no disrespect, Jason, but I'm going for Baltimore from this reason only. I don't know
What
this
Lions you
defense
getting?
yet.
What
I
Lions you
don't
actually
know
getting?
what defense I'm getting yet from Detroit.
It's
Again, you
Lamar
guys got everybody.
Jackson.
Listen. If you say Lamar Jackson's name 3 times in a game, he's coming for you. Like, it's
Listen,
just over.
Yeah, and the only and it's not that, and yes, Lamar Jackson, that goes without saying, that's a given. But
That's
it's just
2 times.
it's just that I don't know what I'm gonna get from the Detroit defense. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the only reason why I don't know.
You-
19
you
players
know-
on the injured reserve last year. I don't know yet.
You know, I was sitting there watching the Miami Bills game,
Oh boy,
and it's
I gotta
like
go back to this.
someone wanted to rough Josh Allen to get Josh Allen mad. I'm like, why would you want to do that? In my head, I'm like, if I'm a teammate of that dude, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to piss Josh Allen off?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that I just know Miami season is over. I'm sorry, Keith, man.
Miami
I'm
season's
sorry.
gonna be
I'm
over
sorry.
until Josh Allen's gone. Like, let's be honest. Like,
Man, people
can we
were
just
saying that
here?
when Brady was gone, and now freaking Josh Allen has arrived. Somebody else is gonna be after that.
Man, these Dolphins, man, they ain't Dolphins, bro. They're freaking sunfish, bro. They just get cooked every week.
Well, but look at it this way. At least you and Keith will have something in common.
Nah, there's
Anyway.
nothing in common with a Dolphin fan. We win Super Bowls.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Damn.
With that being said, unless anybody has anything want to add or say, at this point, we're just gonna be bringing this show to an end. I just want to thank everybody. Any suggestions, any comments is more than welcome. If anybody's interested in being in the show, just let us know. Send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to send you the link on our next show. For everyone that was not here, Jason, Keith,
You're
Tigo,
fired.
Jack, Tafari, we miss you all, guys. We love you guys. Can't
You're
wait to
fired.
see you on the show next time. And as I always say, thank you. God bless you. And have a fantastic Saturday.
And peace. Go Bills.